Welcome to Oceanside chat number 7, Daily Dose of Salt. Hello, Lobna. Morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Susan. Morning, Dawn. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Sharon. Christine. Raise. Good morning, Todd. Morning, Susan. Jane. Hello, Shirley. Hello, Sherry. Good morning, Janine. Morning, Noel. It is a gorgeous sunrise, isn't it? There it is. Got my head in the way. Morning, Stuart. Paiwan, good morning. Well, here we are. I'm awesome, by the way. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Been listening to the ANMP virtual national convention. Any of you listening to that? If you're not, it's pretty good value. $49 for 50 speakers, all of whom are probably 7-figure earners in network marketing. And 50 speakers, each speaking for about 20 minutes. So 50 times 20, that's 1,000 minutes. That's like 10 hours of content from 50 7-figure earners for $49, and you can listen to it over and over again for a month. Thank you, Sheila, if that's a link to ANMP. So I'm not suggesting you all need more to listen to, but most people just need to execute. They don't need to learn more. But if you're feeling like you need to learn more, there you go. So what do you guys want to talk about this morning? I trust that since we're on number 7 of these, what I'm going to call Oceanside chats, because I'll have to look back and see who suggested that yesterday, but somebody suggested instead of calling them fireside chats, we call them Oceanside chats. So some mornings I have just rants and raves, things to talk about, but of late, I really like the process of where you drive the agenda of our daily dose of salt. Joni, it's called ANMP. A like in Adam, N like in Nancy, M like in Mary, P like in professional. Oh, hi, Sheila. Okay, I'll check that out. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's go. Let's have something. Let's bring something. Thank you, Janine. Oh, thank you, Christine. That was your suggestion. See, I'm listening. I picked up on it. It's a great idea. Oceanside chat. But now we got to bring it. What do you want to talk about? Hello, Hort. Welcome. Where are you from? Haven't seen you before. I'm just going to sit here and wait for you guys to ask a question. How to increase OGV? Okay, Sheila, that's a good question, isn't it? And I'll tell you how to increase OGV. In fact, that was my presentation at the ANMP. There's 4 ways to increase OGV or PV or sales. Let's just call it sales. Janine, elevator pitch. I don't have an elevator pitch, Janine. I'd ask you questions. You know that. I don't believe in elevator pitches. But I do believe in increasing OGV and our sales. How do you do that? There's 4 ways. And I'll focus on the best way. So the first way to increase sales is to try to get everybody on your team and all your customers to order more product. Try to get everybody on your team and all your customers to order more product. That's how most people use the relationship they have with their existing customers and distributors. If they want to increase their volume, like they're looking to rank advance or something, they just send out a big old campaign and try to get everybody to order more product. In fact, if you look at how most network marketing companies use the bandwidth they have with their members and customers, that's how they try to get more volume, is by getting people to order more product. It's the worst way to increase your sales. It's abusive in the relationship of your current customers. It's linear growth at best. It's not exponential growth, and network marketing is all about exponential growth. And if you're not taking advantage of exponential growth, you're not really doing network marketing. So why would you do linear marketing when you're in network marketing? So the second way to increase sales is try to get all your distributors to get more customers. So let's say you got, 100 people on your team and 95 of them are customers and 5 of them are distributors. And so what you try to do is get your distributors to get more customers. Okay, distributors, go out and get more customers. Go get more customers. Go get more customers. And that sounds like what we're supposed to do, except that's also linear growth, because customers don't get more customers. So if I go get more customers, here, I'll give you a little better FaceTime. How's that? If I go get more customers myself, the customers aren't going to get more customers, not until they turn into a distributor. And so just the pure act of getting more customers, that's great. And you certainly can get growth there, but it's linear growth. Again, we're missing out on exponential growth. Well, this will all make sense when I get to the end. The third way to increase sales in network marketing is retention, and that's the one that nobody pays any attention to. And we should be paying equal attention to number 3 as we're going to pay to number 4. Retention is when you get people on the product, customers, distributors, anybody. When you get people on the product, how do you keep them on the product? Because if you don't keep people on the product long term, I'm talking about decades of customer retention, then you're just refilling an empty bucket, a bucket full of holes every month. You're bringing new people in and everybody's going out the back door. And that's how most network marketing companies operate. They just bring them in, and they don't pay much attention to how they're going out the back door just as fast. So if you have reports on your team, no matter the size of your team, the report you want to run is, how many people do you have that are ordering every month of your products, customers and distributors? How many people are canceling their order this month, like they got off auto ship this month? How many new people got on auto ship this month? And that will tell you the culture of your team, whether the culture is one of growth, one of retention, or one of decline. Or maybe it's just status quo. So maybe you're bringing in as many people as are getting off the products. Maybe you're bringing in fewer than are getting off the products. Maybe you're bringing in more. Run that report. Figure out how to run that report. That'll tell you exactly what's going on in your business. And there's 2 things you want to fix for growth. One is retention. You want the highest retention you can get. And that doesn't mean it needs to be crazy high, because billion-dollar companies are built on 10% retention. That means 100 people got on the products, and if you track them a year or 2 later, there's only 10 still on the products. You can build an empire with 10% retention. You got to be really good at recruiting. You got to bring a lot of people in, but you can build an empire on 10%. You can build a 10 times bigger empire on 40%. So paying attention to retention is huge. The fourth way to increase sales and network marketing is by recruiting recruiters. What do I mean by that? I mean inspiring people, including your customers, to build a sales force, to do what you're doing, because that's the only way you get exponential growth. Exponential growth comes from sales leaders. What do sales leaders do? Sales leaders inspire not only people to become customers, but sales leaders that are network marketers inspire people to become network marketers. That's where the 4 who get 4 who get 4 who get 4 comes from. So I may have 40 customers. That's great. But if I don't get 4 sales leaders out of the 40 customers, I'm not going to get exponential growth, because the 40 customers aren't going to become sales leaders on their own. Or, they might, but it'll take years for them to wake up and smell the opportunity. My job is to pass the fragrance of opportunity under their nose over and over and over and over again. Here, smell the money. Even if it's $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. Even if the money I'm showing them is how to get their products for free. Show them the money. That's how you wake people up to the opportunity. And when you wake people up to the opportunity, what do they do as a sales leader? They go duplicate. And duplication is the only way you get growth. So another report you can run on your team is, what percentage of your total team enrolled somebody last month? Let's say you got 100 people on your team. What percentage of those 100 people, I'm including all customers, everybody, what percentage of your team enrolled somebody last month? It's probably between 2 and 5%. Between 2 and 5%. And if it's more like 2%, you're probably not growing. If it's more like 5%, you're probably growing. Here's another report you can run. What percentage of your total team personally enrolled somebody each of the last 3 months? That'll tell you who your network marketers are. That'll tell you who your intentional sales leaders are. And an interesting question would be, are you one of them? Because if you're not one of them, if you didn't enroll somebody last month, don't be asking how to increase your sales volume, because that's an advanced question for you. Be asking, how can I get motivated to actually do what I'm supposed to do, which is enroll people. And I'm not suggesting that everybody you enroll becomes a sales leader. They don't, right? You can enroll 50 people and you'd do well to end up with 5 sales leaders. But you want to, you could go out and get customers, but if all you're doing is getting customers, they don't necessarily know there's a financial opportunity. And until your customers know there's a financial opportunity and know it in a way that inspires them, they don't wake up to want to duplicate. They become the end game. And yes, the only way we get paid on customer is on customers. So don't hear me that I'm not all about customers. I'm way more about customers than people that send their distributors out to get more customers, because that's a linear growth way to get customers. I'm all about getting thousands of customers, tens of thousands of customers. How do you get thousands and tens of thousands? Sales leaders. That's the only way. Exponential growth of sales leaders. Recruiters who recruit recruiters. What does that mean? I'm a recruiter and I'm looking to recruit someone. It doesn't end there, or it's not exponential growth. I'm looking to recruit someone who will recruit someone. Who will recruit someone? 4 who get 4, who get 4, who get 4. 4, 16, 64, 256, 1,024. And most of them are just going to be customers in the end, right? Because everybody says, oh, yeah, I'm in for the money. Show me the money. But if you track them 90 days later, they're just customers at best, right? Half of them are probably nothing. Half of them are just customers, and about 5% stay a sales leader. And only about 1% actually build anything. But the 1% that build anything, build everything. Can you sell it? I'm kind of passionate about that subject. Any more questions? I think that's good enough. Now you got marching orders. Go run some reports. And then go to work. Casting a vision about your financial opportunity. See you tomorrow.